It's Sunday. I finally look like somebody. I finally look like a human. All the other vlogs I've been looking like crazy. But anyway, I wanted y'all to see the good, bad, ugly, like, we're not doing that. I'm not about to put on makeup just because. So anyway, I am going to my friend's mother's house for dinner. Her mother cooks bomb food. So shout out to all my Haitians, shout out to all my Zoes. So I'm going over there, and I got a little, I had to get in the spirit of like, okay, girl, you're moving. This is a good thing. Like, stop sobbing. So anyway, so got a little one-two wannabe, a little shirt, and this cute little hat with these glasses that my friend gave me, period. Just simple, just real simple with some ripped jeans. But anyway, so yeah, I'm really, really excited. Literally 3 more days till the big move. And I'm happy. Like, I feel good. Feel good about it. So it's really starting to, like, oh my God. I'm nervous because of the unknown. You know you're doing something that involves God. Sorry, that is shaky. Because when you do it yourself, you have control over what you're gonna do, how you're gonna do it, how, like, all of that. When you move by faith, it's an unknown. You literally just have to walk on the water, right? Like Jesus walked on water, and he had to believe. He had to trust God. Even though he's never seen somebody walk on water, when he didn't trust God, that's when he started to sink. But when he started, mighty God, I feel that when he started to trust God and walk on water, he led him to him. And I feel like, in a sense, like, if God is telling you to do something, like, you're walking on water, you've already seen an example. It's in the book of the Bible. Like, you're walking on water. That's a good word. And we have to trust and believe that it's going to work out exactly what God has in store, how he has it, how he's packaged it. There's no way that God will move you somewhere and not provide. This is a faith move. Y'all don't even understand. This is a faith move. Do you understand? I have no control over what happens. I have control of my actions and how I react to things. But as far as what God is about to do in my life, I step back and I allow him to be the lead and I'm the passenger. Because sometimes we want to be the lead and then ask God for help. How can you be a lead and ask somebody else to lead you? Mighty God. There's only one leader in this thing, and it's Jesus Christ, and you have to be okay with being the passenger. If you're not okay with being the passenger, you're going to continue to run in circles. You're going to continue to run in obstacles. Mighty God. That will get you nowhere. Let God lead. And that doesn't mean that you're not going to mess up. That doesn't mean that when you get to the promised land, wherever it is, whatever God has, that doesn't mean that everything's going to be 100% boom, boom, boom. No, it's a continued test. It's a continued test. So you have to understand, even in the moments of God honoring something, he's still testing you. Because there's levels to these things. God's like, okay, now I'm bringing you to this. You passed this level. Now I'm taking you up a little bit higher. Let me see how you're going to act with this. What are you going to do if I gave you a little bit more? Ooh! What are you going to do if I gave you a little bit more? Mighty God. Oh, he's speaking. Thank you, Father. It's a faith walk. It doesn't make sense to everybody. It's not supposed to make sense. See, there's a few people that are supposed to understand. Those are people that are in their faith walk, that they understand the prophetic. People who are not under the prophetic will never understand the prophetic. Jesus, the gifts that God has given you to understand things, why would you get upset when somebody who is not prophetic does not understand the gift that God has given you? Woo! You gotta understand that you have to be quiet and say to the right people at the right time. God will literally direct to you and say yes, no. God has literally told me, shh, be quiet, don't say nothing. And it's not because I think I'm better than or anything. Some things just are not supposed to be to everybody. When you see it, you'll see it. And we gotta understand that people gotta stop feeling so entitled to our lives. People feel entitled to your lives because you told them everything. You got to know who to place people and where you want to place them in your life. Because if you're in my life and you're close to me and you're getting all of this stuff that I've gone through, all the things that I've done, and all you're doing is listening, and you're not pouring into my cup, why are you in this position? Baby, I love you, but I got to put you on another side of this, because I can't allow you to get that close to me if you're only listening to get what you want to hear, mighty God, and to get the messy word of the day. Woo, to hold that over me, but not pour into me. I don't have time for people to just sit around and have motives and want to just hold on to me because they see my potential. This is not the season to hold on to people that don't fit this puzzle. Woo. I'm going in because God is literally talking, y'all. We just have to be obedient. Honestly, it's not an easy walk. I'm not perfect. I promise you I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect at all. I mess up all the time, but my heart is pure. My heart desires God and his will and his purpose for my life, and I just want to do right. I want to be different. I want to stand out. I want to be something that people can relate to. And I can't do that if I'm not honest, if I'm not truthful, if I'm not, I mess up. I'm not perfect. We got to stop putting on this perfect show, like everything has to be perfect. That's why I showed y'all me looking a hot mess, mustache up, because I'm not about to sit up here in front no more. I'm not doing it. Papa, stop, baby. Shot the dog is just walking away. Anyway, I gotta go, but love y'all so much. Y'all hear him? Pray for me.